is counterfeit, but it has special meaning to him anyway.
This is Boo Phillips. I play Coog, the polar bearkin. Coog doesn't like being a bounty hunter. He is a rather kind-hearted guy, but he understands that sometimes you need to do things you really don't like to do. He also has a secret, and you'll have to fight about that next time on... No, I'm just kidding. That's it.
Nice. My name's Benjamin Amundsen, and I'm going to be playing Braylor the Wall. He's a Goliath Paladin. And my special fact about him is he has a quarterstaff, and engraved on that is all the names of the people that he grew up with in the Ranger Corps, so he'd never forget them.
Nice.
All right, I guess it's my turn. Hey, Alec Jordan here. I'm playing Teagle, the little rock gnome. And his fun fact for today is that he is actually in love with the smell of cranberries.
It's a good
Nice.
smell.
Berries. Good to know. I can use that against you at some point, I'm sure.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Damn you, DM!
Fun, not good.
Yeah. I'll definitely note it down, though.
It's gonna be one of those cartoon scenarios where you see like smell wafting through the air, and he just kind of like
Just floats.
raises up and follows the smell.
Yeah.
Wah.
Right. Whose turn is it?
You're up.
Mine? Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I have to go last again. Anyways, my character is Urgency, so she also likes to collect little things, but pertaining to the ground. So she's really into rocks and gemstones or anything like that. But she lives in somewhere it's cold, so she doesn't see a lot of those things. Just because she's always busy and it's like a fisher town. So now that you said you have a pretty rock, I'm gonna probably try to take it from you at some point, just because that's what she likes.
Pretty rocks.
Pretty rocks, yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Hopefully we'll all be able to know something about everyone, and you'll all understand all of the characters by the end of this campaign really well. We keep doing this. We'll be good to go. For everyone who did or did not see last session, basically the party continued their exploration of Palebank Village, trying to find more info on this strange illness that's going around. They continued split up. We've been playing this entire campaign pretty much with a split party so far.
Yeah.
You're welcome for that.
We had Coog started at Ergon's cabin by himself. He explored around, found some info about sale of particular items that Ergon had found in a shop back in Palebank Village before traveling off to find a cabin deep in the woods, following a trail that led from Ergon's cabin. We had 12 Thorns, Portia, and Braylor were in Portia's uncle's house. They talked to him a while before he kicked them out because of some poor checks from the players and some higher ones from him. He understood that he is very sick and he didn't want any of them to get sick either, so he kicked him out. They went on their way. They ran into Teagle, who had been talking around a pub, trying to figure out some more about the place. He heard news about a shop owner, Verla, who seemed sick the last time some pirates went in to talk to her. They ran into, upon leaving and heading towards Verla's shop, ran into Braylor, 12 Thorns, and Portia. They split there a little bit with 12 Thorns and Teagle heading off to explore the shop, see how Verla's doing, and Portia and Braylor going to catch up with Coog. It's hard for me to follow a split party, apparently. First time ever doing it, like I said last week. But so then Portia and Braylor made it to Ergon's cabin right before Coog made it back. They then decided to head off back to the cabin that Coog found by himself and found a woman inside that they all, through their own knowledge, believe is Holgi Lutan, a bandit who the town leader was a little bit worried about. She seemed sick. And then it seems like a fight is about to ensue with Braylord breaking the door down to try and help. And Coog enchanting one of the wolves that were there to not attack them. And then Teagle and 12 Thorns back at the shop did find Verla very sick, bulging blue veins, walking super slowly. They talked to her about the items that had been sold to her. And while they were exploring the shop trying to find those items, Verla froze into a icy statue like the sickness they have found does. And we ended there with some strange people entering the shop later at night, expecting it to be empty and finding 12 Thorns and Teagle inside. And I think that's where we're going to start right now with that confrontation.
Yay.
If you remember last time, they walked in and were shocked, I believe, to see 12 Thorns, who is just ripping off or attempting to rip off the finger of the frozen elf.
Yeah.
And I think Teagle was back in the back room. So they walked in with a surprise, not expecting to see you guys there. And it actually looks like they are a little bit hesitant. He's reaching down towards his dagger on his side, 12 Thorns.
Oh, yes. Could you bring that dagger over here? That would be very helpful in getting this off.
Be like, Teagle will hear you from the back. Be like, what are you talking about? I can't hear you. You got to speak up a little bit.
We have visitors. Come out and say hello before they kill me.
Visitors. He's going to pop his head out of the curtain. Who the heck are
at that
you?
point, you'd see the main guy who was pulling his dagger out. He has his dagger out and he is walking over towards you. Hasn't said anything, just headed your way.
Oh, hello. Did you invite them in or something, 12 Thorns?
No, they just came in. I think it's rather rude of them, but I'm willing to let bygones be bygones if they are.
Oh, I can agree with that. What do you
I
guys say? Put
also-
down your weapons and we call it a day?
He'd look at 12 Thorns who was just approaching him. He seemed a little bit confident in himself, and it was just one. But when Teagle walks out, he seems hesitant at first. And then he's like, "Wait a second, you're not that big. We're good." And
Hey.
he's he'll look you both up and down, and be like, "No, we got a job to do. We're getting it done. If you guys get in our way, we're gonna have to have some problems."
And what is this so-called job you're trying to do?
None of your business.
Well, I mean, now that we're apparently going to be fighting about it, I think it might kind of be our business. So,
Wait. There's no reason for us to fight about anything. These fine gentlemen, well, this shop apparently doesn't have an owner any longer, so what say we let them get about their business and they let us be about ours?
well, I mean, we have looked around quite a bit. So if you guys are looking for something specific, we might be able to help.
Yeah, he stares you in the eye. He's a little hesitant, but he'd probably give it that. It's like, well, yeah, we're looking for a cure to the thing that took her sitting in the chair. Looking for something to help with that. Heard there might be something here.
You know, we
then-
heard the same thing. 12 Thorns, can I speak with you for a minute?
Sure, what's on your mind?
Alone, please.
Oh, yes, of course. And I'm gonna look at the guy. While we're talking, could you see if you can break one of those off? Please. And then I'm gonna go and follow Teagle.
And you probably hear just like one of doesn't matter. And then if you guys are walking back to the back room, you probably just start hear crashing, like they're throwing stuff around.
Well, I was not expecting this. Were you?
frankly, I wasn't expecting much of anything to happen. I've just been kind of out of it this whole time.
I think I've
Uh,
noticed that.
yeah,
So what do you say we do here? Do we want to just let him be? Do we want to tell him about what we found in the notebook, or should we just leave?
well, you see, I really would like it if we could get their help, but from the sounds of things in there, he doesn't really want to do things in a very nice way. So I say we give it a shot, and then I'll be ready to get rough. And
Okay.
12 pulls up his fists and kind of looks like he's getting ready to
Yeah.
rumble.
Yeah. I understand. Did you happen to grab the dagger?
No, I didn't.
Crap. I didn't either. What were the Okay, remind me, what were the three items that was in that book? I think I forgot them since last time.
There was an ornate dagger. There was a strange uh, vial, some liquid. And there was just random miscellaneous kind of containers and trinkets.
Gotcha. Okay.
For
Well,
eyes.
12th, I will let you take the lead. 12 Thorns, go right ahead.
Oh boy, that's a bad choice, but here we go. I'm going to go back out into the room and what do I see? Is it a mess now or more of a mess?
Yeah, it's pretty messy. There is now three bandits, three people. Oops, three people trashing the place. They've thrown over bookshelves. They've started breaking boxes and whatnot, and it's a mess. When you walk back out, the main guy who talked to you earlier is going to approach you with his jagger drawn again and say, "We found some empty boxes over there. You guys didn't take anything, did you?"
Uh, Not that I remember, but I do have a notoriously bad memory.
I don't believe we did. Um, we did find this though. I'll hand him like the book.
Okay. So yeah, he'll take the book, look it over. Like, I'm not sure I believe you, but this might suffice. He starts looking through the book while the other bandits are tearing stuff around. They're
I'll
just generally trying to.
I think Teagle's gonna tug at 12 Thorns to come closer, and he's gonna try and whisper at him.
Okay. Yeah, they don't seem to care too much. He's like engrossed in the book,
Okay.
and the other guys are just tearing things apart.
12
Uh,
Thorns, do you see the dagger anywhere?
uh, do I? Can I make a perception check or investigation to see if I can spot it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, which one should I do?
Perception.
That is a 15.
Okay. Um, you don't spot the dagger anywhere, but you do see an area where that's probably thrown a bit out of whack now because of the bandits. That looks where she would have stored weapons. There's like some mundane long swords, some small jeweled like weapons and stuff just lying on a it's now kind of on the floor right in front of a shelf, but you would have assumed that's where it would be if the dagger was here. So you could probably gather that it's probably no longer in the shop.
It doesn't seem to be here, but well, it just doesn't seem to be here. I don't know what else to tell you. Um,
Great.
should we get out of here or try to get the drop on some people before they decide to get the drop on us?
I like the second idea. But who?
Excellent.
Should we attack
Uh,
the main guy or his little cronies?
I think he's the distracted one might be a good call to start with. Might be able to get some sort of a bonus against him since he's not paying close attention to anything.
Okay, I'll go around back and I'll hit his knees.
Oh, God.
All right.
I've had nightmares this whole time of the entire party dying.
Oh.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, are you frozen, Taylor?
I think he's been frozen
Can
for a
you hear
little
me?
bit.
Okay, over here is frozen on mine.
Oh.
Oh, that's great.
Like a loading screen on his window.
Oh,
But we can hear
all
him
right,
though, so
let
at
me
least
try.
that's
Work
good.
with it. As long as we can hear you, that's the most important part, I think. So,
Okay. Well, I'll try something out. We'll see what happens, but keep going. Sorry.
okay. Yeah. So if you guys start circling around, yeah, with that book that you gave him, he's got a lot of reading to do. Probably not the best at it, so he's still fairly distracted with that, and the other two are just going about what he told them to do. So, I think if you guys decided to attack them, I'd probably even give you a surprise round.
Yeah, I think let's throw down. These guys are giving me bad vibes.
Same.
Okay. So roll initiative real quick for me.
I got a 16.
Also a 16.
Hey, let's
Okay.
go.
So you guys get your surprise round. And then we will start with the initiative. You guys are starting that too. So you guys both get 2 rounds before they get to do anything. Have
Ooh.
fun.
I'll take it. You want to go first then?
Sure. So while he's reading the book, I'm going to get fairly up close to him, just trying to got my hands trying to make it look like I've just got my hands on my hips, just looking around. And then as soon as I'm within like arm's reach, I'm gonna grab my rapier and stab at him.
Hey. Roll an attack.
That is a mighty 10, or sorry, a 12.
12. Okay, that just hits.
Oh, nice.
I'll let you
Nice.
guys know that their AC is 12. So
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
just make it a little bit quicker.
That's good.
Okay, and that is 10 damage.
Nice.
10 damage.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you get a really good strike off on him. He's not paying attention to you at all, and you can just plunge straight through his lower back, and yeah, he freaks out in shock. Jumps back and yeah, flings his dagger out, ready to attack. And the Teagle.
Okay, can I?
So you guys are
So-
probably in your room. I don't have a map still for this one. You guys probably be in the little corner next to the back end. It's probably a 15-foot wide room, 15 by 10, not huge. 15 by 15 probably.
Am I able to get around him though?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm probably gonna do that and like squeeze behind him and try and get the flanking thing to happen.
Same
Nice.
guy.
Same guy, and then I'm gonna try and whack at his right knee.
Okay. Roll for attack.
I got a crit, baby. Let's go.
Okay.
Nice. There you go. That's good.
This guy's having a bad day.
Very bad day.
Ooh, I rolled good as well. Let's see.
Nice.
I got 14.
14.
Good.
Okay. Did I explain how I do crits before? I don't remember.
I don't know. I just add another die. You should let me know what you do though.
Yeah. So I like doing it. I've seen a lot of other people do it this way actually too. I do max damage and then roll another die. So,
Oh, I like that. Can I
Nice.
keep my die rolled
That's really good.
Because I rolled like
Yeah.
a 6 and a 5.
yeah, I'll let you keep it.
Okay. Then, it's still about the same thing. 14 would be 15 probably if I
You
rounded
roll-
up
you
to
roll
that one.
really good then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. I mean, with that, yeah, so with a quick succession of attacks from from 12 thorns stabbing right through his kidney, him jumping out of the way, and you just come up behind and just kind of just club him across the knee, and then take another quick swing, and he's down with a blow to the head. He's well, unless you don't want to kill him, he is dead.
I feel like I just go for it.
Word.
So
Dead, dead,
Wow.
dead.
Quick and sudden violence. That's how you do
beautiful.
it.
I love it.
Okay. And with that, the other two, they're caught very off guard. Like one of them kind of tumbles back, falls over into the bookshelves. The other one's just like freaked out, hasn't grabbed his dagger, kind of in shock. And yeah, you guys get the second round
Let's go.
for the surprise attack.
I am going to turn to one of the other two, and I am going to point my rapier at him, and a torrent of black energy erupts from the front of the sword as I cast Eldritch Blast.
Oh, baby. Let's go.
First Eldritch Blast. Do it.
And that is an 8.
Oh, no.
That does not hit.
Oh, no.
So I send my wave of energy, and I guess it just goes right past him, and I kind of just put my sword like behind me and try and look innocent, like I didn't just mess up, I didn't do anything. What are you doing?
Yeah.
It's only not that Eldritch Blast had more than one for some reason. I don't know what I'm thinking. But okay, yeah.
That's
Slides
all I'll
past
be doing.
him. He jumps to the side, freaking out. They're both pretty freaked out right now, but with that, you can see they're drawing their daggers, looking to avenge the guy who you guys just killed, and they're getting ready. They don't look like they're ready to run either. So you are up, Eagle.
So, for infusing an item, how long does that usually take for you specifically?
For me specifically,
Yeah, I know some DMs have it differently.
I'd say it mainly depends on what you're trying to infuse it with.
I'd probably be going after 12 Thorns touches his like armor and have an enhanced defense on it.
I haven't deemed many artificers, so I've not made too many about that one. I think you'd be set with just an action for it.
Okay, then
You use
that'll be
your
mine.
action, you can hit it. No
Yeah, that'll
problem.
be mine.
Cool.
Okay.
Which gives you a plus run to your armor AC. So
Nice.
Okay.
Boy.
So yeah, Teagle just kind of approaches back behind you after you blast off this black energy coming out of your paws, and you just your armor starts to glow a little bit, shine a little bit more than it does, and yeah, you have that +1 to your AC. And these two will mount their attack. They charge both of you. The first guy who's probably standing behind the counter comes running up to hit you, 12 thorns, and it's a 10 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay. So he comes up swinging at you. You nimbly just dodge out of his dagger. Can't quite get a hit on you. The other guy comes running up towards you, Teagle, and rolls 5 to hit.
Yeah. There we go. I'm liking your dice so far.
They're both pretty much still in shock. They will kind of clumsily moving. You guys easily dodge around their attacks, and we start top of the round one more time. With you, 12 thorns.
Okay, I'm going to first, I'm going to use my Hexblade's Curse on the guy that just tried to attack me.
Okay.
And so, for 1 minute until it dies or until I'm incapacitated, I get +2 damage. A 19 or a 20 counts as a crit, and I get 6 HP if it dies.
Nice.
And then I'm going to stab that boy.
Okay. Roll your attack.
That's an 18.
Yeah, easy.
And then for damage, that is 12.
Okay, yeah. But you swipe your rapier towards him, get a nice little gouge across his chest. He lets out a little scream, and blood just starts pouring out of the wound. Still good fighting condition. He jumps back, ready to mount another attack. And Teagle, you're up.
I'm gonna go for probably the same guy that he's going for.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'm gonna take a swing at him. The mace. That's a 14 to hit,
Yep.
and that's a 7 damage.
Okay. So you club him across the shoulder with your mace. He kind of stumbles into the counter a little bit, knocks some more items off. It takes him a bit to try to pull back up from that. You see, he's kind of trying to get off that counter, and it takes a lot out of him. He's looking pretty bad. But with that, he'll swipe back out at Thorns with a 17 to hit.
Okay, that would normally hit, but as a reaction, I'm going to cast Shield
Okay.
and
There you
get
go.
+5 AC.
Yeah, so he takes a swipe at you with his dagger. It looks like it's about to just run straight into your side, and then you instinctively just shimmering. I guess would it be a black kind of aura?
The way I picture it, my pact is with the Raven Queen is just like a wall of like a what's the word for translucent black feathers appear and ward off the strike.
Yeah, so just like right around the area, he's about to just plunge this dagger into your side, and it's just kind of catches into this impenetrable black translucent feathers that you just summon right before you can plant the attack. And the other guy will take a lunge at you, Teagle, with a natural 20 to
Oh
hit.
no.
Goes around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is 12 points of damage to you.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's a hard hit.
Okay, so yeah, he's getting pretty upset this one. He sees you're about to kill his other friend, and he sees his captain lying on the ground dead, and he just plunges the dagger straight into your chest. Searing pain just coming from it, and he's screaming. He's real upset. And then it's back up to you, 12 Thorns.
Before we go, apparently the audio on the stream isn't working. My sister just texted; she can't hear us.
At all? Oh no.
Okay. Let me see.
That's gonna be upsetting.
Hmm.
5-minute break. Let's figure this out.
Yeah.
We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Yeah.
Oz. Why does that have to happen?
I was gonna ask you to
Today's
check.
sponsor is Raid Shadow
I
Legends.
didn't want to interrupt.
NordVPN.
Yeah. Your box of wheat thins looks like some nice product placement too.
Thank
Just
you.
saying.
You're welcome.
Why?
The reason that the stream isn't working very well is because NordVPN. We didn't get sponsored by them, so they're like actively trying to hurt the stream.
All right. Let me see if I can hear.
Let's try and patch this up ignored right now. We will mention you in this podcast, please. Have mercy.
Just fix our audio.
Fix it right now, and we will.
Is there a message like
Pre-stream.
as you were both worked?
I don't have an intermission, so I just turned on the pre-stream until we can get that fixed.
That
So
works.
close.
Hey. I mean, it's a good thing we're recording this, so if they need to come and watch the first half, we got stuff hooked up with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is it not? Yeah, I just pulled it up again to see. It doesn't seem to be giving me audio. Oh, crap. You know what?
What?
I think that it's pulling our audio from the wrong spot. Let's see.
Whoever Mr. McDuck is, he's
That's my younger brother.
yeah.
So,
Let's go.
yeah.
He's in quarantine.
Nice.
Yeah, he is. They're at home. Yeah, they're all
Doesn't
sick.
seem like it.
Is he taking Oh, we up and going again?
No, I flipped it over to see if you can hear us now, but da 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 da.
Hmm.
Gotta say, I love his spelling of quarantine.
Yeah, I know. It's,
Quarantine?
it's always best. Hmm. All right.
Oh my goodness.
How's your day?
What
Can we
is going on here?
Hey, do you think I should put the Oreos right here too, just to say we're not biased toward anything?
Yeah.
Are Wheathins and Oreo owned by the same people?
I sure hope not.
They might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be.
There.
Live.
We'll also
Not bringing
product
it
place for an
audio.
Xbox. How about that?
Yeah,
Great.
that'd be good.
Yeah,
Those are
all
great
around.
snacks, Oreos and Wheat Thins. Wheat Thins.
Yes, they are both owned by the same company.
Oh crap.
Oh, great.
Okay, well, we'll just put one back then.
Right.
Why does it seem that
It's up and
we have
going.
more viewers without the sound working than we did when we did?
I know. I'm like, we have 7 viewers right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can hear?
Mr. McDuck, you can hear me.
Hey,
there we go.
how's it
All of us?
going?
Say the word.
We have a
bingo
shout out
on
for you,
the chat.
Josh.
12 Thorns, I couldn't even tell what you said. Say that again.
If you can hear us in chat, say bingus
Bingus.
Everyone
Not
can
you.
hear again.
in chat.
There we
Mr.
go.
McDuck, you're our only hope.
So,
Yeah.
real quick,
not
for
business,
anyone
but
who
I'll
is
take it.
watching currently and for future, you don't
We got an echo
We'll be able
going.
to edit the future stream. The future video, we might be able to edit in some backup audio that we have. But for those of you watching right now, we're currently in a not so heated battle as 12 Thorns and Teagle are just demolishing these guys.
You gotta say, you're gonna
here,
want to
here.
watch earlier because me and 12 Thorns are the best commentators so far.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we-
Uh-huh.
We're like world class. But we can only do it for so long. So
Yeah.
right now,
I think we spent it all. Yeah.
Yeah. So the next few minutes aren't representative of the rest of the stream. Apparently, we're getting echo.
Were we? It might have been the audio playing from my phone that was on stream for a second.
That could also be
Okay. Let us know if it keeps going.
Still a lot of echo.
Oh, all this stuff. We need quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is.
All right, we're good.
Yay. Okay. So once again, we're in a not so super heated battle between some bandits and 12 Thorns and a Teagle. Teagle and 12 Thorns are just demolishing them though, so it's we're gonna see what happens. Maybe this one guy who just rolled a natural 20 might be able to bring it back for the bandit side. But
Well, I mean, he
Man.
whapped me
look
pretty
after
good.
that.
I have 2 health right now, so
Oh, great.
geez. Okay.
And we just
Uh,
we just rolled. The bandit hit Teagle pretty hard. It seems really, really hard
Man.
now that I see that. And we are back at the top of the round with 12 Thorns, who will hopefully be able to finish him off before there's any more harm caused to our
Yeah.
gnome friend.
Well, I can certainly finish one of them off, I hope. So I'm gonna look back at Teagle and uh, um, if you want to get behind me, that's totally fine. I think I can take a bit more uh, damage than you can right now. You're looking kind of
Oh, man.
with
more blood out than in.
this knife sticking out of my chest.
Brayler's gonna be so mad when he finds out he wasn't here. But it's whatever.
And then I'm going to turn to the same guy that I attacked last time, and I am going to make another stab at him with my rapier.
Okay.
And that is going to be an 8.
Oh no.
Yeah, that does not hit. So this guy, he's probably not really. He was able to dodge it, or you missing. He kind of slumped to the ground right as you lunged for him, and luckily slipped out of the way of your rapier.
Okay, and then before I end my turn, can I try and move and like position myself between Teagle and the other guys?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna really give this guy an opportunity attack because he's not. He's really, really close to dead, so he wouldn't be able to swing at you. So
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Just give
stay
him a kick in
behind
the
me,
nose.
little friend. And
Well,
that's all.
okay.
I think Teagle's probably going to try and take a little bit of that shelter, so he's gonna hunker down and then he's gonna put cure wounds on himself. So see if he can heal a little bit. Ooh, I rolled really well. That's 10.
Nice. That's much better.
Okay. I'm back to workable again. Let's go.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, man.
This guy slumped down to the ground. He like tries to stand up a little bit, kind of waddles toward you to take one more swing with his dagger. With that is only a 12 to hit.
Hmm.
That's at you, 12 thorn. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, no, will not hit.
Okay, yeah. So he's losing a lot of blood. Tries to take a swipe, but he's like just whips right in front of you. And the other guy will try to hit you again. He has no idea what you. Last thing he saw was you were bleeding out pretty bad. He thinks he can finish you off, and he'll swing for you, Teagle, with a 19 to hit.
Gosh dang you. No.
It's not a crit this time, though.
Which is good.
Not a crit. That's just 4
This
damage.
guy is
Oh,
on
that's so
fire.
much better.
And so he jabs at you again, just gets a little cut across your arm, nothing bad. And we're back again to 12 thorns for possibly the last.
I'm gonna look at the one that just attacked Teagle. Excuse me, I am your target right now, if you please. And I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Wrathful Smite.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
So let me just pull that up real quick. So I get an extra d6 of psychic damage if I hit, and if it's a creature, it has to make a wisdom save or is frightened of me until the spell ends.
Nice.
So I'm gonna swing with a 19,
Yep.
and then,
Easy hit.
let's see, that is 8 piercing damage, and then of course the one die that I don't have in physical form right now is a d6.
Nice.
Uh,
I can roll
that,
one for you if you need it.
no, it's fine. I got one now.
Oh, okay.
That is
Should have taken mine.
When do you roll?
3 psychic damage.
And this was to the
Nice.
guy who just attacked Teagle, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
So yeah, your blade starts to glow that malevolent black aura that we've seen coming from your Eldritch Blast, and you get a nice pierce straight through his upper torso, maybe left shoulder, and he kind of screams as the pain surges through his body. And he gets back ready to maybe lunge at you now. And Teagle, you are up.
first, he has to make a DC 14
Yeah.
Wisdom save, or
Sorry.
he is frightened.
Forget about that one. Oh, he rolled a 2, and Bandit's
Yes.
wisdom is 0. So he's freaked out.
That's
So
good.
yeah, he actually, that pain surges through his body, and he really doesn't want it again. He kind of starts backing up towards the door, maybe not fully ready to take off, but you can see he's getting ready to just to run for it. Hasn't left yet, but
I'm just gonna smile at him. Not like a menacing smile, just like a happy.
friendly smile.
Yeah.
Hey, and go ahead, Teagle.
Which one looks most beat up right now from just
You
perception?
got the guy who is leaning on the bar. He's probably still got one hand on the bar on the little table that's the front for the store. He's looking real bad.
Okay, well, I think Teagle's gonna try and run over, hop on top of the bar, and like grab his face and use shocking grasp.
Oh, man.
Hey,
Terrifying gnome.
yeah,
I got an exact 12.
yeah,
There you
that
go.
hits.
That hits. All right.
Yep. Tie goes to the attacker. So yeah, you jump up on the table. I'm sure any amount of damage from that can kill him. So
Okay, it wasn't a lot. It
you
was
just, like,
3.
yeah, yeah.
Nice.
So the little gnome hops up onto this table, grips onto the side of the bandit's head, and it's just his eyes start sparking with lightning, and there's just streaks of black running across his face before he collapses to the ground, dead, eyes probably burnt out, just like
Yes.
smoking. And the other guy at that takes his turn to dash and sprints out the door.
Yeah, get out of here,
Now
scrub. No one
frightened,
wants you.
magically and non-magically frightened of
Oh,
the
man.
tabaxi and the gnome that shoots lightning from his hands. He's
Yeah.
he's headed out, so he just took off out the door.
Cool.
Teagle, apparently
And,
your mic is kind of low.
Is it kind of low? Do I just need to speak louder?
I can hear you fine, but someone watching the stream said it was low, so
Yeah, I can hear you just
Okay,
fine.
I will just speak a little louder for everyone.
So yeah, he runs out, and before you guys either give chase or get ready to look around some more, we're gonna jump over to the other party since I feel like I spent a lot of time here.
Yeah.
You guys are in the midst of being attacked as well. If I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
correctly,
Yep.
Raylor has just
Mhm.
barged to the door.
Yeah.
Boog had just cast animal kinship on one of the wolves that isn't helping you guys, but it's went back to sit at the back of the room out of combat. And Holgi has sicked the other wolf on you, who is now attacking
Mm.
Raylor. But we are going
Yep.
to roll initiative
Come
for
on,
everyone.
come on. Oh, I got a nat 20 on my initiative.
Oh, nice.
There we go. That's good.
I got a 8.
18.
Okay.
Before anything else happens, Coog mentions, like, don't hit the wolf that I cast animal friendship on. Otherwise the spell
Yeah.
ends.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Braylor, you're first. This wolf is charging you. It looks like he's about to pounce. He was kind of behind the door. Can't get to you right away, but you are
All right.
up.
So
I don't know
Braylor's
if you guys
gonna
remember
kind of
the layout
like,
that you saw.
yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna crouch down and like raise his shield up, and I'm going to cast Command on the wolf.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll see. It has to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw. I don't know if that's my spell save DC. I think it probably is.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Aren't you guys hurt? What's your health at?
You guys should all be full.
We still be full.
I got hit by the wolf once, so
Oh.
I'm at 60.
Oh,
I
no,
think-
you got hit by the arrows. I forgot about the trap.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You laid a
So
trap
I'm
for you.
down a little bit, but it's not too bad. Braylor's a tank. He can take it. So I don't know what my spell save DC is. Let me see. Is 13. It has to beat a Wisdom save 13. Sit.
Just so you know, I don't have my paper. I usually use your phone. So if you want to print out, that would be great.
Very good idea. Okay. What was the save? Sorry.
13.
18? Yeah.
13.
No, 13.
Okay. That might actually be closer. Wisdom, probably not too great for wolves. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He fails. What are you telling him to do?
Sit.
Wow. Oh, crap. Do they have to... They just have to be able to...
Yeah. So you speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead, it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it. So,
We'll say that the wolf is trained because, I mean, Togi just barely gave it a command to sick, so that'll work. Yeah. So
Okay.
you see Portia, now that it is command is an action, correct? Is that everything?
Yeah,
for
it
your turn?
is. It's one action. Yeah.
So you
Can I
really
just
don't
look
have
to the lady and just be like, "We are not here to do harm to you or to your personal guard. We just want to talk."
Okay. She'd look at you, and she doesn't say anything, but she is slowly kind of raising a crossbow and
my.
toward you.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like she really wants to talk too much, but
Mm.
she also doesn't have much of a choice because you can tell by the movement that she's pretty severely afflicted by this strange thing that's going around. So that's correct. Portia, you get in. You're standing outside the door currently to the cabin. You can see Braylor just busted through. Cougs getting ready to probably charge in from the other side, and yeah, you see Braylor just this wolf. He tells it to sit, and it sits. Well, say that happens in the quick time instead of going his turn. And the other wolf isn't attacking. You only see the lady slowly raising a crossbow towards Braylor at the middle of the room, sitting across the fireplace. From her? Oh, you know what? We have a map, actually. I just remembered.
Oh, nice.
I see that.
Let me open.
Just on roll 20.
Yeah. I forgot, though, to add it to the stream. So sorry, everyone who's watching. I'll make sure to have that up next time. Or
Sorry, we're such noobs.
yeah, all online stuff is super new for me, but figuring it out. So come 5 episodes from now, we'll be professional. Anyway,
Yeah.
Be professional next time. Okay.
yeah.
That's for you.
So basically, this is a big long cabin. She's in the middle of the cabin and sitting on her bed right in front of a fire. There's a fire burning behind her as well. So it is very hot in here. And she's getting ready to shoot Braylor.
Okay.
Also, Braylor and Coog and a Portia. You should be able to move your own people, but you don't have it right now, Portia. Sorry.
I can't do anything.
Yeah, because of your phone. We'll have to buy you a laptop. Okay. So what do you want to do, Portia?
Well, Portia. Well, okay. I decided. Braylor, she is aiming for you, so I am gonna go ahead and I have my axe. out. Sorry, I don't have my sheet, so I have to remember what I have out.
Mhm.
And I am gonna go. How fast is she?
She is very slow currently.
This woman size. The other wolf isn't attacking.
The other wolf is not attacking. One wolf is sitting in the back corner currently under Coog's spell. The other is sitting under Braylor's spell. Both just seemingly relaxed. The one that's under Braylor's still is growling and seems angry, but he is just sitting there doing nothing still.
Okay, so what I want to do is get out my axe, and I want to use the butt end of it, so it not the sharp end, and I want to just like, how far is she? She has to be close to me. It's not a huge.
10, 15, 20, he's 20 feet away. You can hit her. So
Yeah, I can hit her. And so I want to run towards her and just bonk her on the head of the end of my axe because she's being a dumb butt. I just kind of want to knock her unconscious but not kill her.
let's
But
see.
so let me.
Basically.
I know he just said that we don't want to harm her, and I don't want to harm her. I don't, but she's kind of being a butt. So, um, I yell, Nelly, and I just start
Tony,
totally.
here's
Yeah.
your turn to shoot.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. You're just gonna hit her with the blunt end.
Yeah.
Make an attack like normal. So roll a d20.
Okay.
What'd you get?
15. But do I add anything to that?
Yes.
You'd add your strength plus your proficiency, probably. Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. So I got 20.
20 to hit hits. Yes. Now roll damage.
Nice.
Roll normal damage, just like you would.
I'm gonna roll again because it landed right in the middle.
Roll on the desk. So like that.
Oh, that's even worse.
7 is not that bad.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a good thing though, right? Because we don't want to.
Okay, so,
Mhm.
you all see Portia kind of just pushes past you, Braylor, and sprints across the room to the bed, and she has her great axe, and she just like slaps Tolgi across the face with the blunt of her axe, trying not to kill her, but definitely get her out of combat, maybe knock her out a little bit, knock some sense into her. The lady, she kind of drops to the bed. Strangely slow. She doesn't really fall, but she starts falling down, which is weird to see because it seems like she's just unnaturally slow. Yeah. And then we see the wolf. On his turn, both wolves. The one wolf just kind of like starts curling up at the bedside, waiting for Tolgi to collapse onto the bed, maybe starting to lick her hand or something, and the other wolf is just like growling at you and trying to like kind of just nipping right there, but he's just sitting, growling, doing nothing. And we move on to Coog. You are currently on the outside as well. You can probably see in past. You probably would have seen all of that just happen as well.
So first of all, what do I perceive is still happening to the lady? She's just like slowly falling.
Yeah, kind of like a weird, slow, strange phenomenon happening. She's just kind of slowly falling down towards the bed.
Okay, so he's gonna go in. I was assuming he probably has enough time to get to her. He's going in. He's gonna catch her and also guide her onto the bed, as well. Even if it doesn't like, even if it isn't necessary, he's gonna go ahead and catch her and like. But he's also gonna ready an action depending on her reaction and what happens to her.
Do you want to try to restrain her now, or like try to ready an action to restrain her? I guess if she tries anything.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so when you run over to the bed, you kind of like put your hands under her, like you're trying to catch her and lay her down. So instinctively, like lower your hands, and they like leave
Fall faster than she does.
You're like, wait a second, that's weird. And once you put your hands back onto her back, you can feel the weight going down. But if you try lowering her faster, your hands just kind of separate, and it's just so you're kind of just like lowering her down as she's falling, kind of thing.
Oh God.
And yeah,
I can guide her. and guide
Yeah.
her, right? So I'm gonna move her like, all right, you're gonna go this way now, and then like,
Yeah.
right there.
You probably guide her pretty well that she's going to be able to
Slowly,
land
like,
on the bed fairly
crossing
well,
her
no
arms
problem.
for her.
Yeah. And yeah, so you can take that, and but you're all just super ready to just if she tries to shoot the crossbow that she's ready, you can
So
stop it.
I want to ready my action, but I also want to tell. Oh, we still don't have everyone's names up in here. I want to tell the other two to say, "Hey, just get ready to tie her up, okay?" And I'm gonna ready a cure wounds spell for when I notice that she is not going to attack us, and she's going to be reasonable and just talk.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
She doesn't. They're not gonna do that.
So after all that, it moves to her turn. You can see that she's trying to kind of move her arm again, pointing towards Braylor, who barged in first. It's just slowly moving towards him. And at this point, to start her turn, she's probably like about ready to try to loose an arrow, but she can't get anything off right now. So we jump back to the top.
Oh, can I do one more thing?
Braylor,
Oh, yeah.
you need to move.
Sorry, I just thought of it. I'm gonna pluck the arrow out of the.
Ah. Okay, yeah, go ahead. So yeah, if you like run
Take this
over and
arrow
grab
out
it
of the
out.
crossbow and.
You like run over, grab the crossbow bolt out of the crossbow, and she at that point she would probably like not even continue trying to move it. She like starts looking up towards you, and she's just you can see she's starting to form a scowl on her face.
She just
She's
sees this big
so
old.
mad that you can just
She's
easily
like,
do that. And yeah,
All
you
right.
guys. I'll stay in initiative for now, but you guys have basically ended the end of this with just the wolves. But
yeah. I don't know how
sorry.
long command lasts for. So the wolf that I commanded might be out of it in a bit, but yeah. So just saying.
In between moments
Um,
of slowly guiding her down, I'm gonna pet my wolf, and then guide, pet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's you get a sense from her face that she's going to be really upset because she sees you petting the wolf and she saw you. She's going to be real upset at you with all of that. But
Yeah.
Sad that you say things like that to Braylor.
Nice. I think Braylor is gonna approach her on the bed, and I'm just gonna stand over her, not trying to be intimidating, but this guy's about 8 feet tall.
yeah,
Or not
And
to.
yeah, yeah, and he's just gonna say, we need to know how you started to feel sick for the sake of the rest of this community.
okay. Yeah. So
When-
with that, she'd be able to get like a small sentence out as she's kind of like she's probably lighting down onto the bed by now. Her weight's coming down. She's not moving too crazy slow, but pretty slow, and she's with Ergon's vial.
Where is it?
Um, that's all she'd be able to get out on your turn. Is there anything else you two want to do right now?
Is she still not untied?
She's not tied up. She's
Okay.
just
Do I see any rope
light
around
on
me?
the bed.
I have rope, I guess, too. I could use that.
Just tuck her
No.
in really tightly with her own blankets and sheets.
There's probably plenty of rope lying around the room if you look. If you look at her first, she doesn't seem like she's gonna move too much.
Okay,
But
so it's my turn though, right?
yeah,
Okay, sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start headed towards it's just some rope and her name is Tolgi. Right?
yes, Toby.
And I'll say, Tolgi, I'm tying you up because you're a little bit aggressive. And we just want to talk to you. She is a little bit
Yeah,
aggressive.
slightly
She is
aggressive.
mad. And I'm gonna kind of scoff at her because like this is ridiculous. She's dying, obviously. And I'm gonna ask her, where is it? Where is Urgon's vial?
Okay. Yeah. So she kind of still starting looking over towards Braylor, like she's finishing his answer. She says, "Sint Khalil."
Halil?
Yes, Khalil.
When she says that again? Or
No, I say that to clarify for you. If you're asking her for clarification, she'll start turning her head toward you, but she's definitely not getting anything out. So, you start tying her up. She can't really resist, so easy to do. Coog, petting a wolf. She's on the bed already, so you're set. Anything else you want to do?
She took damage, right?
I took damage from
Yeah.
arrow trap. Yeah.
We're not in combat anymore. I can kind of just move freely.
Yeah, I think that we'll probably end the combat here already. You guys have, well, when does command wear off? Actually, is it just the one round?
Command, I
I can
think,
look.
yeah, only lasts for 1 round, so that wolf might attack.
Yeah. That
Turn.
wolf baring its teeth at Braylor.
Does no one have
Yeah.
anything that can talk to the wolf again to make him chill?
Also, I'm not sure how long the animal friendship lasts either.
I think it lasts like
Friendship
1 minute.
lasts for
A while.
It's a
Wow.
friendship. It lasts a lifetime.
Friendship lasts a lifetime. Just a second.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, it's
I have it right.
Let me look.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one.
It has,
Oh,
yeah,
24
for a
hours.
whole day.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, only the one wolf is like getting. It looks like he's getting ready to pounce on Braylor.
Yep.
Who's Princeton?
Kooks.
Is he frozen?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's still frozen on my screen.
Well,
Look at him.
well, maybe you're not frozen. I just
Yes.
can't hear you anymore. Yeah, I can't hear you.
Yeah, you're.
What?
Oh,
Dang it.
1 second.
This is how it goes.
He's still frozen on my screen. Look at why.
and Kook has gotten his hands trapped under Tolgi in the bed.
You
Oh, yeah.
Wait up the frozen.
can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
I had to close out some tabs. I have a Chromebook and my internet's slow because I'm in the garage. That's probably what's going on.
Yeah.
Coog is going to cast Cure Wounds on Braylor, and he still wants to have his action ready to Cure Wounds on her in case unless the wolf starts to attack.
Okay, yeah. So with Cure Wounds on Braylor, that would take up your action.
Yeah.
I knew that. Right.
Yeah. So you'd have to wait for next after your turn though.
Okay.
We're probably gonna see what happens with this wolf. One on you guys. She'll probably, as it's about to pounce on its turn, she'll take bonus action to command it to kind of stop. She likes her wolves a lot, and she knows she can't do anything to protect them. So she'll kind of shout out stop, and it'll like mid pounce on you. Braylor maybe bounces off your shield a little bit, and it just
That's good.
walks back over. And
Yeah.
you guys can be out of combat now. These wolves are content. She doesn't think
Nice.
one can take you. Two, maybe.
How
One.
many points did you heal me for?
Well, there's 3 of us, so
Oh, true.
thanks. You just forget about everything.
No, 2 wolves can take you 3.
Yeah.
Maybe.
These 2 wolves could take us 3.
She thinks they might be. They're well trained, but I
Yeah.
don't.
He got 8. He got
Nice.
11 from my Cure Wounds.
That heals me all the way up. That's good. All right, cool.
Okay. So yeah, she's now probably laying on the bed. I'm not gonna say everything that she says because she's talking real slow, and I don't want to have to do that myself. But basically, she'll try finishing and giving you guys information now that she's like, yeah, this thing's really beat me up pretty bad. There's nothing I can do to resist them. She kind of just says, the words that come out after a while are Hillel, sister, Croker's cavern, she would say. She's just trying to kind of get out as little as she can. And you guys can see there's definitely big signs of this thing getting pretty bad. She's got veins starting up her neck that are just vibrant blue color, starting their way towards her head.
Does she know what caused her sickness?
When Braylor asked, she said ergon vial.
Ergon.
Seeing that she's near her end, Braylor is going to kneel down and start like praying over her in a very religious way, you know, just trying to pay respects to her passing. Because even though she was like trying to attack him, he still respects the death that's about to happen that he can recognize.
He's so nice.
Yeah.
Makes you want to punch him. Just kidding.
She'd probably just kind of like try to avoid looking at you. Like she feels a little bit uncomfortable about it, but it's not too easy to tell. She's just trying to turn her head away from you now, maybe look towards someone else. Who, when she did say Ergon and Vial, you'd probably recognize, you'd think about the receipt you found in Ergon's. It would have mentioned a strange vial of liquid. So you could assume.
Can you remind me, what is that vial? What was that vial called again?
On the receipt, it was just strange vial. Didn't really say anything about it.
Okay, and we just, what did she just call it?
She just said ergon and vial.
Okay.
That's all she said. So talking about ergon.
Is she dead now?
No, she's just really sick, laying in bed.
Can I ask her a question?
Yeah.
Sure.
What color is Ergon's vial?
Okay.
It's a one answer.
Yeah, so she would just blue. And then it would pause for a while and she would say strange.
Did she drink it? Or is it?
Are you asking?
No, I'm just thinking out loud.
Okay.
I'm asking Braylor and our big bear friend. I keep forgetting his name.
Well, if you say it out loud at all, like if you say, "Did she drink it?" to them, she would answer. Now she's getting a little bit more worried that she can't move, and she would say no. One word questions, one word answers are probably the best way for her to go. You guys can see now.
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything because she's gonna answer. That kind of thing. I feel like as I ask questions, like she's gonna get deader and deader. So as long as she doesn't talk, she's not gonna die.
It's an optimistic way to look at it.
If it stays quiet for a while, no one's talking. She will repeat. She'll probably stare right at you. Let's see, probably Portia. Avoiding the bear man because he's a bear man.
Yeah.
And the man praying.
He's so nice.
She stares right towards Portia and she says, "Halil Croakers again."
Is that a place?
And you can see she's starting to nod her head.
Brokers? Like
Croakers.
frog, croak, and ers?
Yeah, like a frog. Croakers.
Sister, cavern, ascent, Halil. I got all those words, but I wrote down. Trying to think. Do I know Tolgi well or not really? Right?
No,
She's out there.
she's out far away. You wouldn't know her too much.
Is this place close?
No.
Chloe,
Hmm.
far away. Hmm.
And then
Hmm.
after a short pause, after no, she would say yes.
Wow.
Is far away? Is
Uh,
that what the question was? It is far away.
Yeah, I asked her, "Is it far away?" And she said no, and then she
Mhm.
said yes. So no, yeah.
Oh balls! Bags, woman, bags.
Yeah.
Um, do you guys want to think of anything else to do, or if you're done,
Hmm.
we'll jump back over real quick to.
Real quick. Real quick.
Oh yeah.
I think what she's saying is that the place is not far, or it is far? Not far, but the entrance to get to the place, is far.
Okay.
Or
Think
opposite.
about it, son.
Maybe the entrance isn't far, but in the
Is she
entrance
fine
is
now?
far.
Not yet.
What are we gonna do?
No, she's not quite dead, but
Believe-
she's sick. So, real quick.
Or like throwing logs in the
to-
fire for her because we're all sweating, but she's freezing, and I just want to
Yeah.
try and save.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just say Portia is not happy with the situation at this point. She's getting angrier because
Angrier.
because it's affecting her town.
Yeah.
And so
Mm.
she's sad that Chloe is dying, but she's angry because she feels some blame towards her for the situation.
Okay.
Just because that's what people do.
Well,
Mm.
stew in your anger a little bit. Michael and Alec, you guys saw after this fight, the one bandit that was left just charged out the door, seemingly fleeing.
Can I chase after him?
Yes.
Okay. As I want to get out and get within 15 feet of him and then cast lightning lure.
Let's see. So he uses action to dash. He's probably you wouldn't be able to get within 15 feet unless you dashed. In which
Okay.
case,
Instead of, or wait a minute, I'm going to use a feature that I have never used, feline agility, where I double my speed until end of turn.
Oh,
There you go.
I,
I'll do it.
I forget about that one all the time because I also don't play Tabaxi too often. But so you make it there quick. Like a cat, you'd probably jump over things easy, parkour super cat kind of thing, and catch up real fast. And then roll for it's a hit for that one, or is it a resistance for me?
It's a save. He has to make a DC 15 strength save.
I rolled a 15, so that's 17 total. So
Dang it.
yeah, he hits it. I think he still takes some damage, doesn't he?
Let me double check.
I mean, if he shoots out lightning, hopefully.
No, he only takes damage if he fails the save.
Oh, okay. So you launch out this thing. It kind of probably grabs a jacket and he just squirms out of it. And the jacket gets ripped off back towards you, and he keeps
Oh wait, I'm still within range and he's still afraid of me, so he has disadvantage on his save.
running. Yeah. Okay.
Here you go.
And that one rolled a 9. So
Nice.
this lightning just shoots out. What do you use for your spellcasting? Hands?
Uh,
His nose, his whiskers.
Whiskers.
my sword is my spellcasting focus, so it's lightning shoots out of my sword and yanks him back.
Yeah, just this kind of blackish. It's got a blackish hue to the lightning. I'd say just launches out and just grips right onto his shoulder, and jerks him back towards you. He's now kind of lying on the ground at your feet. How much damage does he take?
Let's see. He will take 4 lightning damage.
4.
Yep.
Okay.
What does lightning damage do? Just like normal damage?
Yeah.
It kills people most of the time.
So I yank him back. Oh no, you're not going anywhere yet.
Okay.
Please tell me all
Yeah,
of his
he's
hair is standing up when he gets there.
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of like sparking a little bit, lying at your feet. Just looks like he's about to try to scramble up, um, but he won't be able to get far. So, did you chase after him? Because if you did, you're a ways
No, I
ways
think
behind.
Teagle probably walked out a little bit, watched this weird hand thing scoot out, and then he just walked right back inside. He's like,
Yeah,
I'm
you.
good. I gotta go find some healing potions.
Yeah.
Okay. You now have a bandit at your feet. 12 thorns.
So is it still my turn or is it?
If you have any kind of bonus actions or anything, or not.
No, I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay.
Right.
And then yeah, on his turn, he'll like probably take a quick swipe at you, and then start running away again. Oh my gosh!
See. Let me see. Oh.
Have
That's
disadvantage because he's
that's a
afraid
natural
still.
20 again. This guy really hates you guys.
Is that with
Apparently.
advantage though?
Huh? Oh yeah. Oh,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing that was
it's
a
frightened
crit.
thing. Oh wait, no, he's frightened, isn't he?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't
Yeah.
actually attack you. I forget. That's why I play frightened. I don't like that they can attack you.
Thank
Just
goodness for
freaking out.
that.
So yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna. He would probably take off again.
Can I opportunity attack him as he tries to run away?
Definitely.
Okay. That is a 19
Easy. Yep.
and a 6 for damage.
Okay. Are you killing him?
Yes.
Yes to kill.
Yeah.
Yep. So as he gets up and just starts to run away, I'm just going to lunge forward and right in the back of the neck. Just
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Too
Use
bad.
your claws, man. Use those claws.
Your rapier just pierces straight through his throat. He kind of starts collapsing, gurgles, trying to talk a little bit, and then bleeds out, drops to the snow. Crimson just painting at your feet.
I'm gonna look down,
it's-
like kind of satisfied, and then back up a little bit once I realize there's blood all over the place, and just be like, "Ew, ew, gross."
Yeah. So at this
Don't
point,
you get
it's probably a
extra
little bit late. There
HP
isn't
from
really
your
anyone
hex thing?
wandering that would have seen that happen, but now you have a dead bandit lying in the road, and 2 more dead bandits back in Verla's shop.
Nice. And don't you get like 6 HP from that bandit dying?
No,
From your
I
hex.
hurt the other one, and I was already at full
Oh.
health. So.
Ah, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Okay. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I'm still looking for health potions if there's any around
In the
here.
shop?
So yeah.
Okay. I think you actually. I don't know if I told you that you found some. You would have found some in her nightstand when you were looking in there last session.
I
I
don't.
think I
I don't
said
know.
crimson potions, but I didn't say anything. So you probably had 1 or 2 standard healing potions from that.
Okay, so if I take however many was there, could I just say I'm at max health? Because I'm at like 10 right now.
Sure. Yeah, we won't roll
Okay.
for it. You're good.
Nice.
I mean, if you want to roll for 1, I think you might be able to hit max.
Yeah, I'm good. I got an 8, so that's solid.
Nice.
Other than that, I think I'm just gonna keep looking around and wait until 12 Thorns gets back in.
Okay, I am going to go through the bandits' possessions, see if I can find like a convenient video game letter from their boss telling them what to do.
You're just looking through this one.
I'll start with just this guy first, and then I'll head back.
I'll look through
Are
the
you gonna
others while
drag
he's
him
looking
back
through that
into
one
the
too.
building or something?
So roll for your investigation.
23.
Okay.
I got a 16 on mine.
And are you searching through both of them, Alec, or just
Yes.
okay? With a 23 on this guy, you don't find much. You maybe find like 2 or 3 gold pieces. He's got his dagger. You can tell from his possessions he's just a lackey for the bandits, someone to push around probably. Just a couple gold pieces is all. That's probably the same for you. Looking around on the one that was killed second, he doesn't have much on him. Just maybe some small daggers, some pointless objects that you don't really care too much about. Maybe a rock that he picked up that he thought was cool. Nothing really. And
Everyone loves rocks in this world. It's great.
yeah, apparently.
They are
And the boss guy, on him, he does conveniently have a video game letter from his boss telling exactly why he's there.
Nice.
It's more of kind of a description. You should probably wrote at the top. It probably says like idiots. This is the type of thing you're looking for. It just has kind of a list of like scrolls, any potions, any strange objects you don't know about. It just kind of lists them out. Bring those back to Croker's cave. That's pretty much all it would say.
Teagle's probably gonna walk outside the door and be like, 12 thorns. Look what I found.
Look what I found.
More paper. Is it helpful paper this time?
It was on the leader guy, so I think.
Oh, excellent. Walk back over and take a look at what it says as well.
Can I specifically start looking for these items or things that this list had on it?
Yeah. So if you're like looking around, roll a quick investigation for me.
Got a 13.
Yeah. You're looking around the shop. There isn't much. You probably find some empty vials lying around, no full potions. Any scrolls that you find, you'd probably be able to just recognize as not being anything magical. Just probably some notes that she'd note down or ledgers for the shop. There isn't really anything special that you can find. Strange objects. There's a lot of strange objects, you think, because it's a strange. It's called Pelk's Curiosities. She collects a lot of strange things. There's like probably some random ornate globes lying on shelves. But all of it seems pretty mundane to you looking at them.
Well, nothing looks interesting enough to keep. Did you find anything?
While he's doing that, I'm going to go back to my attempted finger retrieval. This does have a purpose. I don't just want a frozen finger.
You're like, did I say this last time? You're like Rocket from the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
It would be so funny to get his eye. I mean, give me his eye. I'm getting that.
We got a rocket in our party. It's perfect.
Okay.
You kind of do. He's really close to Rick.
Are you just gonna try ripping it off again, or are you gonna?
Since the strength check didn't work last time, this time I'm going to try and just Eldritch Blast at the base of the finger and see if I can blow it off.
Might be like, Coldborn's kind of scares me a little.
Make an
Yeah.
attack.
That's a 25.
Hey,
gosh.
let's go.
Yeah, so you'll hit it. Roll damage real quick. I'm making this up on the fly real fast.
That's 9 damage.
Okay, yeah. So you blast out this black energy comes surging out of your sword, swinging towards Berla Pelk, sitting in her chair. Last moments trying to point you towards her room. Her extended finger, it just blasts her hand, and from her wrist, maybe halfway up the forearm, just busts off. What you would usually expect from an ice statue would be it shattering. This you probably see there's a piece lying on the floor that is the half that her wrist is connected to her forearm, kind of stretching up, maybe has her pinky on that one, and then the other half of her hand is just lying, slides across the corner of the room.
Okay, I'm going to grab the smaller piece and inspect it to see if it's thawing out, or like see if I can warm it up in my hands, see if it's just staying solid, or if now that it's disconnected, if it reverts to its previous state.
How long would you take doing that? Just a couple
Probably
minutes.
just like a minute holding it and blowing on it and trying to do that.
Okay.
I think
So as you kind of cup it in your hand, trying to breathe on it, it's definitely not melting. You actually start to feel your hands start to get really cold, and you can see kind of like ice crystals kind of starting to form on your hairs on the hands. The longer you hold it, so it's definitely not thawing, and it's gonna stay. You can gather it'll definitely stay frozen, even though it's disconnected.
Okay, I'm gonna grab just like a little scrap of cloth or a handkerchief or something and wrap it up and add it to my bag of nifty things.
Okay. You can
I think Teagle would notice
note
this
down
and
somewhere.
just kind of shrug and be on his way and be like, "That's a weird cat."
Yeah. So you can definitely note down you have the thumb to ring finger of Verla Pelk's left hand frozen.
Wow.
It's just those three.
Oh boy! All right.
Man, you're gonna carry that around with you the entire campaign, and then just remember it the last one. It's gonna be good.
And we're gonna solve this, and it's just gonna be like deteriorated and moldy and disgusting.
Yeah, it's frozen, so y'all are gonna be jealous when I've got like a portable. When we wind up in a desert and I've just got like a portable, infinite source of cold.
Yeah,
Portal.
put it in your drink.
You can sell it as an enchanted item, like the drink filler.
Last year was the last year we got a good off. So now he has like half of his top of his fingers gone, and he has long nails. The most gross thing ever.
Yes, I do have that. Um,
Picture.
what else would you guys like to do then? You got a hand, you got a note.
Did we finish looking in the back?
You did a fairly thorough investigation last time before the guys entered. You found her journal and you found those potions, and then you found like it was probably like 75 gold pieces in a pouch.
I'll take that. Do we want to keep looking, or do we want to go find the rest of the party and tell them what we've learned about Croker's cave?
I think a good idea would be to join the party. Yeah, now I can't. You can't hear me. So.
It's as if a spirit is telling me that we should go and rejoin the party.
Do you know where they went?
They said that they were heading up to a cabin, to Egon's cabin, I think it was. So I'm sure we could find our way over there. I've done everything I want to do here.
I'll just follow along then.
Okay. So you guys start heading that way. It's like a 25-30 minute walk getting towards the cabin and talking to people. Well, it's probably a little bit late at night, so the only people you see on the streets is probably some bums, homeless people just lying around. If you ask them, some of them will probably know. It probably takes you like 5-10 minutes to get directions, and then you can head off that way. No problem. So you guys take off that way. We'll go back to our other adventurers, see if they thought of anything to do with Tolgi, who is slowly, seemingly dying.
Oh yeah.
Is the potion still in your house, Tolgi?
No.
Did someone
Last
steal it?
place you had it.
With both of those, she'll answer hello.
Lil.
Is Halil a person?
Well, she'll probably actually repeat hello, pause croakers again. Are you asking Tolgi if Halil's a person?
Yes.
She would say sister.
It's your sister?
Yes.
As a sister. Okay, while she's talking to the other ones, can I look around her house?
Sure. Start looking. Investigation.
Okay, no. I have to roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
I don't have your phone. I don't know what thing is.
Do that again. With the theory, though, it's not that high. I can tell you that.
Yeah,
No.
probably not.
So yeah, you start looking around, but basically, it's not that you're bad at looking. When you start leaving the bedside, the one wolf that is no longer under any kind of spell starts growling at you and tries getting you to go back to wherever you go. And even if you choose not to, it'll follow you around growling. It's pretty distracting. You don't really find much. You do see in the back room there's definitely a chest that has a lock on it, but
And I say, Tolgi, do you have a key to this chest?
she just won't answer.
That is her personal stuff. I don't think we should look through it, but that's just me.
Well, I don't know. I'm talking to Braylor. I don't understand why she wouldn't let us in here and she would attack us coming in if she didn't have something to hide.
Many people are naturally distrustful of others, I have discovered.
I have discovered.
She literally tried to attack you, and
Successfully at the beginning.
she attacked you,
With the
and
trap.
you, and she told her wolves to attack us, and you still think that she has nothing to hide.
Did not
Oh,
say
she's
she
not
doesn't
bad.
have anything to hide. I don't think that she is necessarily evil. She has her reasons.
Oh, well, I don't think she's evil. That's why I asked her for a key. I just tied her up. I could have killed her, but I
I
didn't.
tied her up and started trying to look through her locked chest.
Well, it's
Well,
because
she-
she attacked us.
This isn't a heist. Nothing. We're not trying to rob
Yeah.
you.
I promise. Yeah. Okay.
I am not the one that to tell you what to do, though. So do whatever you feel is necessary.
Well, I just tell Togi, I'll stop looking through your stuff. But do you have anything that you're hiding from us? It's your time to be honest.
No.
Can I
will
do an
look at
insight
eyes,
check on
and
that to
I
see if
look at
she's lying?
Braylon as like,
Yeah, I was just gonna do that.
What was that? Sorry.
So Braylar and Coog are both gonna do an insight check, and
Yeah.
but Coog
Okay.
ask a question afterwards,
Okay.
or be right during this. Sorry, not afterwards, but during this. So Coog wants to ask her like, "Hey, is there anything you can tell us about this sickness that's going around that could help us?" And then he wants to perform his insight check in just a second.
Yeah. What do you guys get on insight?
13 plus.
I got a mighty 4.
Oh, I got
Or
a
6, I think.
17.
A 7 and a 4.
Now he got
17.
17. I got 6.
17. 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Coog, you see from the look and the pause, it was a little bit longer than she's been pausing between most of her words. You'd think she might be hiding something. But what that is, you can't really tell. 6, she seems to be telling the truth.
Yeah,
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now,
Don't
after
apologize
that-
for what she says.
Now, after that, I just want to ask
man.
her, like, hey, what are your wolves' names?
Um, um, she
It's Jennifer and Laura.
pauses for a second and
Same insight check to make sure she's telling the truth. At 20, unnatural 20.
Damien and Trimmel.
Trimble and Damien. That's not made up.
Nice.
It's not made up. Trimmel, yes.
Trimmel. Okay, Damien and Trimmel. Awesome. And from my check, she's telling the truth.
Yeah, she is.
Nice.
Can you talk to the wolves? Not Braylor, the bear. Who?
Can I talk to them?
Yeah, can you
Because I'm
speak?
an animal? What are you implying?
Just because he's a bear, he can talk to wolves.
I've never seen a bear, Ken. So
It's
Real
a
quick,
valid question to ask. I mean, me and then Wolf, we kind of look similar, don't we? So it's
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, he's your buddy, so what do you want me to think?
He is my buddy. I would like to talk to my
Yeah.
buddy now. See if I can get anything out of him.
So are you talking, is your buddy Damien or whatever
Yeah,
Jaquil? What did you say? his name was?
Trimmel.
Trimmel. Trimmel.
Not Trimmel. I didn't think of
My
that.
buddy.
But you don't even know your buddy's name. It's all you,
Wow.
you only know what it could be.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say Trimmel out loud. Which one reacts?
The one sitting at the base of the bed
One that I've enchanted.
that you've been petting, yes.
Oh,
I got Trimmel. All right. And I just want to tell him like, hey, I had to do this animal friendship thing. I know you're gonna come out of this in like 24 or 23 hours and 50 minutes. So nothing. It was nothing. I just had to do it. Okay, we are friends. That's it.
Hmm.
He talks to his wolf.
Yeah, no response.
Okay, and then he goes over to Damien. He's like,
Sitting at the
"Hey,
bed.
get it? You're mad. He's gonna be mad too, but we're cool, right?" What does Damien do towards me?
Oh man.
Yeah, no. He'll probably just start like licking a hand from Tolgi, just
they're
Nothing
probably
much.
really sad. Well, those
Yeah.
poor dogs.
and
So they understand that Tolgi's out in like 5 minutes. So
Yeah. So actually, wait, as you mentioned that, you guys,
Wait, let's tell you one more thing.
as you turn to Tolgi,
you guys are like freezing over.
what were you gonna ask her?
Tolgi, what can we do for you? That's it.
Ah,
So
that's a good one.
you turn, you ask her the question, and she looks at you with, you can see kind of tears freezing around her eyes.
Oh,
Just teardrops are frozen at the edge of her eyes, and she can start coming out with just, oh, and then you see the veins stretch up over her face, and she slowly turns into just a statue of vibrant blue ice.
Ah, son of a.
A single teardrop
Rated is
on
this
the left eye
podcast?
is frozen solid as a bead.
Start cursing.
Portia is angry, but not at Tolgi anymore. She's just angry at the situation.
Yeah. And the wolves probably start braying, howling a little bit, and then crawl up to the back corner whimpering. They lie kind of underneath the bed, and just you can hear some soft whimpering coming from underneath. Is all.
Who wants
Brother's
try
gonna
and defeat
stand
the wolves?
from. Brother's
was
gonna
that?
stand from the prayer that he was doing and just like be silently respectful of death.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys all just see Braylor stand up and kind of arms crossed in front of him a little bit. Bowed head, probably solemn. What would you guys like to do?
I'll grab a sheet and just put it over her body,
Okay.
and then
I
I'll go find.
definitely want to call Trimmel and Damien and want to see if they will like come to me.
At this time, Trimmel does probably come out from under the bed and starts his way over towards you.
the animal friendship, but
Damien, though, he kind of looks at the other wolf, stares for a while, and then just tucks back underneath.
Mm.
I'm gonna do everything I can to coax that wolf out. Like, come here, come on.
Yeah,
No,
he doesn't. Make an
Please.
animal handling check. We'll see.
Oh yeah, just a second. I gotta check my sheet.
This is so
Plus
sad.
3.
Boom.
Yeah, unnatural. All right, I got a 22.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
So you are like kind of whistling to him, patting, maybe pull out a little bit of dried beef for a ration that you had, and the wolf does eventually, though hesitantly, kind of inches its way out from under the bed, looking back towards the bed, but then does come and sit next to Trimmel on the other side of you. Probably a little bit comfortable that you're a bear, actually. They seem to be okay with just sitting next to you, but they do sit as far away from the other two as they can.
I'm just saying, it just
As far away from what?
From the other two, from Braylor and Portia,
Yep.
they like sit on the opposite side of you that they are.
Okay, I'm gonna do everything I can. I want to take these wolves with me.
Okay. I mean, at this point, they'll kind of follow you around, so.
Follow me around.
Yeah.
For them treats.
You probably see there's a spot on the corner where there's probably some blood, or you'd be sure there's just some venison that she would have thrown over there. Maybe just chunks of deer or animals that she hunted for.
We're gonna have to
Also
have
take a
dog
bite.
Yeah.
Give each wolf a treat, and then I take a bite, and I give each wolf a treat, and I take a bite.
Nice.
I am okay. I still know that there's a chest back there. So
Mm.
she's dead now.
Yes.
I am looking at Braylor. Braylor, I'm gonna open this back chest. Okay.
That is your choice.
Are you gonna?
I will not
represent me?
stop you.
Okay, will you
I'm
open
not
it
your
for me?
father, so.
You're strong. I think you're bigger and stronger than I am. So.
Well, that is a fact we can accept, but I will not tell you what to do. Do whatever you want.
That is a fact we can accept.
Do you think I could break it?
You're going to try to break the chest with your axe?
Chest made out of wood, right?
It's a wooden chest.
I think I could break the lock off of it.
You can definitely try to.
It'll make me fail. I
No,
don't trust you.
no. I have a set DC in my brain right now, so you can try for it. It's
Roll
not
the
definitely not
strength.
impossible. Fairly doable.
Well, now I just wanted to do it, see if I can do it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, did I roll this up?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Add your strength.
As she goes to attack this chest, Braylor's gonna obviously like try and be respectful for the dead, and he's just gonna keep like side glancing as she's like swinging on this chest.
Dead.
Yeah, side eye from Braylor, just like, I know I told you I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but
I have anger. I have a loved one that's dying. I have this lady that feels like she's sketchy and wanted to attack me. That's from my own town. And then I have these wolves that I don't even know where they came from, and all this information that I don't know what to do with yet. So I'm gonna break that chest, and then maybe I'll be more
Because if he doesn't, I'm gonna go break the chest open.
freaking nugget.
add your strength. If it is more than 3, you did it.
Yeah, I did it.
Nice.
It is.
No, it is 3. So yeah, you take your axe and swing. I guess you can continue.
Tell me, narrate this for me. Make it look super uncoordinated.
Yeah. So, Portia, your pent-up rage. One of the wolves, as you try to swing back, probably comes back and like grabs onto your sleeve, because they're still loyal to Tolga even though she's dead. So as you try to swing, a wolf probably jumps up and grabs the sleeve and just kind of makes your axe wedges into the side of the chest. Just doing a little bit of damage, but definitely not hitting the lock like you want it to. So you can definitely try again. If you're gonna keep trying until you break it.
No, I'm gonna just try one more time. But I am gonna look at the wolf, and I'm a little bit sad, and so I'm very angry. So you can see that little, anime vein on my forehead, and then I'm gonna
Just like
I got
pulsing.
the wolf, and then try one more time. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, so the wolf is growling as you do it, but you can definitely try again.
I'm gonna go comfort the wolf.
Okay.
13 plus 3.
Yeah, if you've rolled a 13, then yeah. So you swing your axe this time with Coog sitting next to you. Comforting the wolf, you hit the lock dead on as you wanted to, and it does snap off. Now, Braylor, you stayed next to the bed, right?
Yeah, he's
Coog, you went back to comfort
yeah.
the wolf.
Yeah, so I'm comforting Damien right now.
Okay,
So the lock
pause one
broke.
second. The lock broke.
The lock. I want. So.
The lock broke. The chest springs open.
Oh, freaking
And
nuggets!
a large cloud of vibrant blue dust fills the space
Grab the
around
wolf
you.
and I run outside.
I need you, Coog, and you, Portia, to make Constitution saving throws. And if you want to make one for Damien, who was probably the wolf that went back there, as well.
You want me
Listen.
to?
I didn't even want to open the chest. The chest. I didn't want to open it, but I just
Say that I told you so, but look what happened.
I'm gonna be starting to hold a grudge against Braylord because instead of being helpful, he's just criticizing.
Hey, yeah, Braylor's lawful
Constitution
good.
saving
Gotta
throws.
play it as it is.
Boo, you're making one for you and the wolf, Damien.
17.
Just a second. Do it. Is there anything I would add to this?
For the wolf, it is, if I remember correctly, you add 1. I think their con is a +1.
Okay.
And then for you, you add your Constitution modifier.
My Constitution. Awesome. So I got a 19.
Okay.
Nice.
I add my constitution.
Yes.
You want me to roll separately for the wolf?
I'm so
Roll for the wolf as well. Yeah.
Okay, so
The wolf got a 20.
I got a 19.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys, this chest blasts open, a cloud of blue dust comes pouring out. And instinctively, you all just kind of hold your breath, and you can wander out. But as you're in the cloud, you guys feel your skin is almost burning with cold. You can see frost starting to form around your arms where it's touching it. And yeah, you both instinctively hold your breath so you don't inhale anything, and you can make it out of the cloud without a problem. Wolf probably just jumped out right as it saw the chest open. Took off from it.
I'm gonna say Trimmel was back away, so he ran, but I've got Damien like wolf under my arm, and he's like,
A bear man carrying a wolf under his arm, charging out of a blue dust cloud
Beautiful.
yeah,
Beautiful.
towards Braylor.
Okay, Jimmy, you can get outside the house then.
If you guys are leaving the house, then yes, you can easily make it outside. The
Yeah.
cloud doesn't go very far from the chest. It's probably only like 5 foot. 5 foot from the chest in all directions.
Okay, well then I apologize. But I also am kind of upset that he's so criticizing because I'm just a mad person. I'm a little less mad. I'm just mad at myself at this point. And
you're
and
running off of
you know
emotions,
what?
is what I'm
I'm
hearing.
sorry. But we made it out there.
Yeah.
All the wolves okay. And I just tell them, hey, I think we should go find our kitty friend and our little buddy.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Okay.
He's gonna sorry, while we're going, he's gonna ask if anyone was hurt. Because I still have some healing points that I can.
All right, any of you guys hurt?
no, none of you guys took anything.
Oh, good.
You
Okay.
stopped rolling attacking and told you couldn't really do anything. So
Great.
Wolves weren't hurt. The bear wasn't hurt.
Yeah. All right.
Your furry critters are safe.
you guys wander, and yeah, the wolves will follow you. Coog, they do start following you back to town. You guys probably run into Teagle and the 12 Thorns about when they're reaching Ergon's cabin. And yeah, you are all back together again at Ergon's cabin, and it's already 4:50. Let's see. We can do a little bit more. Let's see. What do you guys want to do at Ergon's cabin? ready to go.
I know
Party all
Teagle's probably
together.
gonna go up to Braylor.
What was that?
I know Teagle's gonna go up to Braylor and probably hand him all the information that he found,
Okay.
Ah,
and then probably tell him and say, "Hey, I think whatever's causing this might be some kind of trinket or item from what I was able to find, and these people attacked us at the other store, and they say someplace about some weird cavern."
Oh. Brayler's gonna give Teagle all the information they learned from Tolgi and agree. He's like, yes, I think it is magical items that are causing this, from what we could tell, but who knows?
We're back at the cabin, right?
Yes, you're back at Ergon's cabin.
Right. Coog and his two wolves go in the cabin. They're gonna start.
Okay. You're just going back into the cabin?
And we're just gonna go into the cabin. We're gonna start a fire in the hearth. That's it.
And okay, so you're at Ergon's cabin, the one that you explored the last session. Okay. So
And after the fire started, we're gonna start cleaning the place up because I'm assuming it's dark now, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
it is
Yeah,
definitely
it's
night
we're
out.
staying the night. So
Yeah.
we've started a fire in the hearth. We're cleaning the place up, and
Okay.
Yeah.
I still have.
Braylor's gonna go up to Portia,
Yes.
and first off, I do not blame you for what happened back there. Please don't feel like I'm judging you or anything. That's just
I can feel
I
the
hope
eye
you're not
gag.
mad. And then, do you remember the coin that I gave you before Tolly's cabin?
Yes.
I would attune to that if I were you. It is a good thing.
Okay. So I take out the coin and I take it off of its little cloth I wrapped it in, and I hold it.
Okay.
And I ask Braylor, this coin?
Yes.
Attune to it. What does that mean?
So basically you just have to spend long rest with it, and then you are attuned to the
Okay.
coin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, are we long resting at this cabin?
That
For
is
now.
fully up to you guys.
Yeah, well,
I would like a long rest. I don't have any more spell slots, so
Clove Thorns will happily take a long rest, but he is as far in the cabin as he can get from the wolves.
Yeah, I knew it.
I forgot about that.
I knew this was gonna happen. This is great.
yeah.
So me and these two wolves are just cuddled up over in the corner in this little furry puddle.
You know, all the animals in this is just so good.
It's good.
Can I become
Find out
attuned
who the cat
with my
person
wolf
is.
friends now?
What was that?
Can I become attuned with my wolf friends now? Make sure that they are my buddies.
I'd say that the 30-minute travel, the walk back, you're giving them snacks. They seem pretty comfortable with you. If you go lay down, they're gonna come lay down next to you.
These are my puppies.
They're seemingly getting a bit attachment.
Oh
That's
man, I
good.
wish I could have freaking wolves. This freaking boss. Freaking.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do before we long rest? Then you all settle down in Ergon's cabin, a warm fire in the hearth, thanks to Coog, all curled up in your respective locations. Yes.
There's one thing I want to try and do. As we're all settling down, I'm gonna see if I can put the cold fingers inside. Let's do Braylor's sleeping bag or bed.
Oh.
Oh no.
Sleight of hand versus your perception.
All right.
Passive perception, probably. Let me pull that up real quick. I don't know what your passive is.
Yeah, my passive perception
Every
is
time I try and every time
passive perception is 12, so you just have to beat a 12.
every time I try to do something with Braylor, I crit fail.
Oh no.
So yeah, I imagine 12 Thorns kind of wandering over as Braylor's maybe doing some prayers for the night. I guess
Yeah.
I don't know if you do prayers at night for the dead and all that.
Yeah.
Um, and as you approach 12 Thorns, it's like you go to pull out this half of a hand to put into Braylor's knapsack, and Braylor turns around and you fumble and the hand falls out over the top. Frozen, you see a frozen half of a hand lying on your kind of bedroll. Just like from the half hand up, you got the thumb to the ring finger is all
Mm.
just lying there.
Braylor, he's just gonna stop and stare at it. I'm not going to ask where you got that, but please remove it from my bed.
Okay. I'm gonna grab it again. Sorry, I was just trying to play a prank. Please don't squish me.
I would never squish you. You would be. We will not go into that now. And then he's just gonna lay down and turn away.
So you all head off to sleep, all getting prepared to go to bed. And as you're all ready, the last thing you hear in the night, the wolves will probably sit up for a second and start howling. You can probably tell that it is definitely a sorrowful morning howl for the loss of their master. And you all go to bed, and we will start this again our next session.
Oh, you know what? We
Nice.
should have asked Togi how long she had been sick. We didn't ask her though. We're dumb butts.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Anyway, that was a slight example. You guys got rid of one of my interactions there with the wolves, but that turned out to be good. Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And then
That's
Teagle
gonna be
and Waldo
something that-
demolishing the bandits. That was
Yeah.
But we are going to start next session. All of you level 3.
Cool.
So everyone gets to level up. You can level up for next session and be ready to go. And then I said that we're going to do a giveaway for this session at the end for anyone who's watching. I don't know who's watching.
Oh, let's see. Yeah.
Gosh.
How do I figure that out on Twitch?
Just
I
have
don't Twitch.
everyone go ahead and
Yeah.
like write that they're who they are at least.
Anyone who is
Yeah.
in right now, send us a message. Yeah.
Say Bingus in chat.
Bingus.
Man, if there's just one, well, good for you. 'Cause
You win.
Yeah.
It says
see.
8, but we've got 1.
Nice.
Does
Maybe.
anyone know how to see the names of viewers in here?
I don't know if you can.
I can, if you hit users in chat, we've got me, Cooper Ermston, Ergolta, Have This Too, Lily Red Wolf, Mr. McDuck, Scriff Studios, and Sound Alerts.
Nice.
Where did you see that?
On the chat above it, there's a little button that says Stream Chat, and then on the left is the thing that says Collapse. On the right is Users in Chat. I
So that
suppose you have to have first hit
you're bad at
and
it.
on chat.
users in chat.
Well,
You
at
can
least
do
we
it
know that
from-
like Mr. McDuck is not one of us. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Who from all these names is any of them you? We've got Cooper. I know him. He's my brother. Ergolta.
I'm
Have
Scriff.
This Too. Huh?
I'm Scriff Studios.
Script Studios. Okay. So between Mr. McDuck, Lily Red Wolf, Have This, Ergolta, and Cooper. I guess we'll do it and then I'll message him and see what happens.
Numbers.
Numbers 1 through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You don't roll dice.
1 through 5. I'll roll a d6 and we'll see what it lands on. Set and from the top down. Goes 3 is Have This Too. 4 is Lily Red Wolf. We got another 3. and 5 is Mr. McDuck.
Nice.
So, have this too gets a hoodie. Lily Red Wolf, you get a T-shirt, and so does Mr. McDuck. We have them up right now, but Amy really wants to change the logo before we send them out. So we'll get those
Yeah.
sent to you guys pretty soon. I'll message everyone if you're watching it, and we'll see how it goes.
Don't
Okay.
say that.
Until next time. And no shout out to sponsors because we don't have any, obviously.
Yeah. And
Oh.
if you're a sponsor watching this in the future, hey, we'd always like your support.
Yes. Okay.
But
That is the stream. I don't know if you guys want to do one in 2 weeks because 2 weeks is like the 30th. So
Definitely.
probably have plans, but I don't know.
we'll figure it out.
I could do it then, but I could also do it whenever because I've got no life.
So, yeah, this is it. I've got my family and D&D.
Yeah. There
Wait,
you
did
go.
we stop it already?
Yeah, the stream's